Hello everybody, this is Anna S. Unique, owner and founder of School of Abundance and Uniquely for You. And I am here this evening to talk to you about the things that you have in your life. The things that you have in your life. As soon as I get a subject, I will talk about that subject. So if you have anything that you want me to talk about, then just please add it to this talk and I will talk about whatever you want to. But right now I am going to start off by talking about taking 100% responsibility for your own life. Yeah. The only one who is totally responsible for your life is you. Most of us have been conditioned to blame somebody for things that are happening in our lives, but actually we are totally responsible for everything that is in our lives and that will be in our lives. Hello and welcome everybody. So nice to see you, Anna, Gina, Abdelak. So nice to see you here. Welcome. I am taking any subject that you have just as soon as I've talked about getting rid of blame. We have a welcome Tahir. We have 100% responsibility for our lives, and if we want to become successful, we need to take responsibility for everything, and that is the good stuff, the bad stuff, and the indifferent stuff. Because we are the ones who can choose what we want and what we do not want, what we do and what we do not do. And as we are, hello and welcome everybody. So nice to see you. And when we stop blaming other people, and when we stop blaming circumstances, and when we stop blaming different things for what is happening in our lives, and we start taking responsibility for whatever it is, then we actually start changing things around in such a way that we can also take responsibility for the success of what we have in our lives. And this is really such a good thing. It is awesome that we do have everything in our hands. We do have the steering wheel of our lives. Welcome Tizia, welcome everybody. When we keep working on taking this responsibility and not even blaming ourselves when things go wrong, we just learn from the mistakes and we keep going. We don't blame anyone. We don't blame ourselves. We don't blame anybody else. We don't blame the circumstances. We just look at it and see, what can I do about this? How can I change this? Where do I want to be and how am I going to get there? Okay, so when you start looking at life in that way and almost being curious to how it could be able to be different, how you could change something to make it different, that's when things will start to change, because you learn from the mistakes that you've made and you go on with the things that you enjoy doing. You are good to yourself. You be your best friend and have your own back. Hello everybody. Hello Tahir. Hello Gina. Hello Julia. You're so welcome. So when you are your best friend and you take care of yourself and you take care of your life and take responsibility for everything, because even if you're not responsible for whatever somebody does toward you, you are still responsible for being there and letting it happen, or making sure that it doesn't happen again. That is your responsibility. So if you have a negative influence in your life, it's your responsibility to move away from that influence. If you have a person that is hurting you, it's your responsibility to move away from that person, to get away from that situation that is not good for you. And you are the only one who can really decide what you want with your life. And nobody at all can tell you that you are doing the right thing or not. Hello, Leanne. So nice to see you. I love you too. I love you so much. I am so happy to see you all here. I really am. So we have the responsibility to make sure that we have all these loving, beautiful people all around us. Thank you for the hearts. I'm so happy to have you in my life. I am fine. The topic I am speaking of is taking responsibility for everything in our lives, because that is when we also can take responsibility for being successful and making great things in our lives. If we take responsibility for everything else, we can also take responsibility for and the honor of being successful as well. So that is really, really, really wonderful. The blame game, we can just put the blame game away. There is no blame. There's no blame on anybody else, and there's no blame on us. We are not to blame for anything that has happened. We are just to look at it, see what is happening, and do something about it. Isn't that good? Isn't that freeing? I feel like it's like it just sets you totally free, because you don't have to put yourself down. You don't have to blame anyone. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You just have to look at things and see what you want to do about it. And when you decide what you want to do, don't do anything until you know what you want to do. Okay? Just keep it the way it is until you know what you want. Because there's no hurry. There's nothing you have to do right away. There's no answer you have to give anyone right away. There's nothing that you have to do in a certain time or in a certain place or in a certain space. You can take your time. You can decide what you want to do, and then you do it. And then you do it. And then you find out, was that a good decision or wasn't it? And then you can change your mind. Isn't that awesome? You don't have to stick with that decision for the rest of your life. You can change your mind. You can say, oh, I didn't know that this was going to happen. I don't want this. So I changed my mind. So now I'm going to do this. Okay? And I don't mean this like in a flippant way, like, oh, I'm going to do this today and tomorrow I'm going to do that and this and that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the decisions that we make do not have to be for life. I'm going to give you an example. When I was little, really little, I decided I was never going to cry again. Yeah? And I held myself to that for over 25 years. For 25 years, I never cried because I had decided never to cry. Okay? So that's the kind of person I am. I decide something and then I stick to it. And then I realized you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. Not in anything. Like if I get a job, I find out that this job is not suitable for me, or that the people that I work with are not the kind of people that I want to be around, or that any example, anything. You can just you don't have to stick with a decision forever. Oh, yes, love yourself. Yes, love yourself enough to make sure that you are happy. Because you have one life. And during this life, you need to do the things that will bring you closer to the place where you want to be. During this lifetime, you need to take care of yourself in such a way that you become the person that you were meant to be. And that is far beyond what you can imagine right now. Far beyond what you can think of, or if you just dreamed and you just mapped it all out in these grand gestures, it's even bigger than that. So you just do it. You just do it. Just take all the energy you have and just make the greatest plans that you ever can. That you pull it all up from your toes and you just ask for all the things that you want. You'll get even more. You will get more than that, because that is the way the universe works. I had another revelation. It was like what could it be, like 15 years ago or so. I had this really great revelation. You know what it is? I don't even have to answer the phone if I don't want to. I was a good girl. I did everything. If I knew the rules, I would follow them. If someone called me, I answered the phone. If somebody asked me to do something, I would do it. And then I burnt myself out really, really bad. I didn't have the energy to get out of bed. And there's around that time somewhere I realized, hey, I don't have to answer the phone. If I am sleeping, I don't have to answer the phone. If I am tired, I don't have to answer the phone. I don't have to say yes to everything that everybody asks me to do. I don't have to be what somebody else wants me to be. I can be myself. I can choose the things that will make me happy. And if I'm happy, the people around me will be happy. And if they are happy, they will also spread happiness around. So this is an awesome thing, that if we work on ourselves and if we make sure that we are happy, so will others be as well. Oh, actually, Michelle Jacobs, being melancholy is okay. You don't have to be happy all the time. You are just perfect in between smiles as well. Our feelings, our emotions, they are like a thermometer of where we are in life and what we need to honor in ourselves. So honor your feelings, feel them, because if you just push them away, they will live a life on their own, and you won't be able to do anything about that. So feel your feelings, and make sure that you don't just push them aside or don't do anything about it. Just take care of your feelings. Take care of yourself. Honor yourself and whatever you have in your life right now. It is really important that we take care of ourselves and honor the ones, the feelings that show up. I need to put some glasses on. Because, you know, the time has come when I can see things without glasses. Ah, fun. Let's see. Oh, I'm so happy you needed this, Rock. I'm so happy to give something back to you, Rock. I don't know if you heard that, because it's kind of cut out. I don't know why this happens. Yes, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I don't interact with people privately. Please interact with me publicly, because that's where I am. I get like 50 messages a day from people who wants to chat with me privately. And so there's only like a handful of people that I will chat with, because we have something in common that we are going to do something about, that I am led to chat with them. But I will love to chat with you like this. I would love to talk to you this way. I want to say something though. On these live streams, not all of the comments show up for me, and they don't for anyone. So if I don't comment your whatever you are saying right now, it's not because I am just I'm not honoring you. It is because I simply don't see it. Tanzim, you have a dream to start a school of special needs children, but you don't have the financial support. Okay, so starting a school is so much more than just having the school. You can go and get financial support and grants and sponsors and everything. You just have to find the different paths that apply to you. And I think just like when you said that, when I was reading that, I was thinking like the city, the town, anywhere where you live, and the counties all around and the towns all around, go to them and find out if they need a special needs school right there. I am sure that there is a need. Find out as much as you can about what is needed, what is missing. Because if you feel a need in the society, there is a much bigger chance that you will get the funding you need. If you feel a need for people in the community, and the city has been just thinking about how are we going to do this, and you come with a solution, you provide the solution, then you will be able to get the funding for it. So just make some inquiries, go check out what is already there, check out what is needed, what is missing from what is there today, and then you provide the missing piece, the thing that they need. Okay? And this might be something that you already know, or it might be something that you need to go find out. But you can get funding if you just fill the needs. You fill in whatever is missing from that field right now. Okay, let's see. Yes, Leanne, you are going to be happy, and you're going to be successful, and you're going to do all the things that you have been dreaming, and more, because you have that diamond inside of you that sparkles, and it will keep sparkling even more as you keep polishing it. I know you will do fine. I love you too, Michelle Jacobs. It's so nice to see you here. Okay, let's see. Yes, law is very, very much different than taking care of special needs children, and so I think that maybe as you went to law school, maybe you and as you maybe if you worked as it as well, or whatever you did with the law, you got some pieces of the puzzle that you need to be able to do what you want to do. So don't just throw the law away. Keep it as knowledge, and use your knowledge to be able to do what you want to do. I think we are all calibrated tools. All of our our knowledge, all of our qualities as people, all of the things that make us who we are needed for our special calling in this world. And if you have a heart for special needs children, then you will be used to help special needs children. I am so sure of that. I love you too, Gina, so much. Yes, Sweden is a good country. It is cold in the winter though, and I don't really like the cold that much. But apart from that, Sweden is a good country, and I've actually lived in other places as well, and Sweden is a good place to live. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Jagriti, I hope I said your name right. Ali, thank you so much. Yes, I actually love my dimple. My one daughter, she has a dimple in both, on both sides, and my son has one down here, a dimple down here, and my other daughter has one up here and down here, and so they have like different dimples. Where's my hand? Vad har hänt? Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I vad?
Jag höll grejen där och stängd.
Men Maria, gummis. Ska jag blåsa?
Nej.
Ska jag pussa?
Nej. Det har blivit vätska under den.
Ja.
Ja,
Spola lite kallvatten.
Men det var ett tag sedan.
Boobies. My daughter just hurt her finger in the door. So she closed the door on her finger, and she's okay though. She's 15 years old, and she didn't really want me to kiss her finger, even though I asked her. So that's what just happened. She just came in here and showed me she had like hurt her finger in the door. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Glass is good. Glasses are good. Yes. I think that's what you're saying. I'm not sure though. Today I am really working on the fact that I have to wear lenses in my eyes because I have been like nearsighted ever since I was little. And now I need to put on glasses because I can't read, because my arms aren't long enough to be able to read. So yes, I am accepting that I will need glasses, and so I'll use them. I'll use the glasses. It's okay for me. Does anyone have any other subject you want me to talk about? Any other subject at all? I am taking requests for subjects. This blaming game that we have going on, where we can blame almost anything for the things that are happening in our lives, is not very productive, and it's not going to help us. So we can't blame society, we can't blame our parents, we can't blame circumstances, we can't blame a partner or anything else in our lives. We have to take responsibility for all the choices that we make. And when we do, we can actually go on and find new paths, new ways. And actually, you are really, really, really blessed. Do you know why you are so blessed? Let's see, what is this? I just got something pop up on my screen. You are really blessed because you have the internet. Anything is possible when you have access to the internet. Anything at all. There are so many new jobs, so many new ways of creating a life for yourself and creating wealth and happiness and everything by using what is online, by using, by connecting to people, by spreading your love to the world, by being the change that you want to see in the world. So if you want to see changes, be that change. If you think that there is too much poverty, then do something about it. I have had a few people that I have talked to who live in third world countries, and they say, well, we don't have all those things. We don't, it's not a luxury. But you can actually create something that will help people. You find out what they need, and you probably know what most of them need. But there's always something that we can do for other people, no matter where we are. And when we start, new doors will open. It's like when you walk toward a department store door and the sensors make the door open. That's how the universe works. First you have to start walking, and then the doors open. Okay, so you have to take action. And when you do take action, things start to happen. Okay? I know you may find it difficult. I know that it is difficult mostly to change the way you're thinking. The thinking, when you are thinking that it is difficult, that is the hardest thing to change. You're thinking of that it can't be done. Well, everything is impossible until you do it. So start taking those steps. Start taking the first steps and change what is in here. Make things possible inside your head. Make big plans. Make grand plans. Make a vision board. Make sure that you see it every day. Make sure that you see your dream every day. Make sure that you do something every day that will bring you closer to your dream. And when you do that, you are taking action. And as you're taking action, new doors will open. And as new doors open, you have to dare step through them. And this is where the mind also plays games with us. Sometimes we don't even dare take the opportunities that are presented to us. But when we do, when we take those necessary steps, when we take the opportunities as they come and we do something about it, that is when things can start to happen. Okay? So I will send you a lot of love and a lot of healing and a lot of energy right now, just for you to be able to do the things that will help you in the future and that will give you the strength that you need to get to where you want to go. There are ways. Open your mind. Open your mind to the different ways that you can do things. And you will see that things will start happening when you take action. Okay? Since there are no other questions, if there are, if you have anything you want me to talk about, please post it now, and I will talk some more. I will try to answer any questions that you have, or any subject that you want me to talk about. I don't know if the comments are just stuck, or if there actually are any more comments. Anyway, I want to tell you all that I love you so much. I am hoping to see you very soon. Please add your address, no, not the address, but the country and the city that you live in. You do not want to add your address. You never do one online. Please don't. I just said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Just the city and the country where you live, and I will add it to my map. It is turning out really cool. There are people from all over the world that are already on the map. So if you're already on the map, you don't have to do that. If I have commented under your name, under your what is it called, comment, if I have commented on your comment that I have mapped your city and country, then you do not have to do it again. But please, if you're new, if you have not been, if I haven't put you on my map yet, please just add your country and your city, and I will put you on the map. We'll see how many people I have interacted with during the month of October. So I will say goodbye to you now, and have a really great day or night wherever you are. And I will be looking forward to reading all of your comments now. Okay? I will answer as many as I can. So have a really great day or night wherever you are. Bye-bye.